Hi, and Happy New Year. Welcome to Astral Messages. My name is Angela, and I'll be bringing through guided messages for the collective today for the 1st of January, New Year's Day 2026. We're finally here, and I have your pre-shuffled oracle message here, which is Crystal Cave Trust. Now, I'm also going to do something a little bit different with this collective message. So at the end of the general messages, I'm going to pull an angel answer and moonology for each 12 zodiac signs. So if you have a particular question in mind for 2026, you can ask it there and have a look at your messages. So 2026, you are being called to trust and go within. This is number 9, which to me represents the hermit. The hermit is all about going within, trusting yourself, not being influenced by the energies around you. This is about being true to you, being authentically you, trusting the process, trusting yourself, and trusting the universe. So this is interesting. Let's see what else needs to come through for you for January 2026. Gosh, this is exciting energy to be in. What does the collective need to know, please, Spirit? Strongest messages. We have, I'm going to take it. Number 9, Brown Bear Spirit. Take time out. Number 9 again. So again, the Hermit card being represented. Going within. Trusting yourself. No longer relying on other people. And not meaning like you don't have help, but just knowing what your truth is. Okay, number 65, Whale Spirit. Trust the great mystery. So trust is coming through so strong for this collective read. You may find 2026 is a time where you're having to potentially take a leap of faith without knowing all the answers, and a lot of trust is needed. But trusting yourself, not being influenced by others, the environment, society, expectations of others. You know your truth because you take the time to go within, connect with your soul, with your higher self. I love this. The bear also represents strength. And it's that inner strength for 2026. Okay, let's have a look what's going on in the tarot for the collective, please. January 2026. Nine of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. So this, what did I say? Strength. That bear represents strength. The Nine of Swords is about worry, stress, anxiety. But you're gaining the strength. The Hermit, my goodness, the Hermit through it all. So this is very strong Virgo energy. We have Leo here as well. The Strength card is about taming that ego, taming your fears. And if you operate from a deep vessel of trust, I'm hearing, then your worries just disappear. So interesting. Let's have a look at the collective energy. Knight of Wands. So you're wanting to move into this new energy. There may be some in and out energy. Maybe you trust, like, yep, and then that old fear and anxiety kind of rises, and then you're like, ooh, hold on. So a little bit of in and out energy, but that's okay. it's because this is new, right? If you're having to trust in the unknown and you haven't done that before, it's a new energy. Your challenge, the Queen of Wands. Wow, fire energy, fast-moving energy, confident energy. Moving with trust and confidence within self. That is the current challenge. I feel like you are doing it. It's just a little bit of in and out. Like, I got this, the next day, I don't know if I got this. So that's interesting. What's coming towards you, collective? The Fool. There's that leap of faith. This to me is that teetering on the edge, going, I can do this. Let's jump. And then all of a sudden, like, oh, just maybe, I don't know if I can. I'm too scared. And then it's like, okay, I can do this. This is what's coming towards you is the 0. This is day 1 of 2026, and it's leaping, trusting that the universe will catch you. And not only that, you will catch you. You will support you. Okay, what is your advice here? The Lovers. This is making that decision. The Lovers is ultimately a decision card. Gemini energy, Aries energy. For some too, we are in the 1st of January, right? But zodiac, the start of the year, is technically Aries. So I believe from January to Aries season, which is around April, there may be this in and out energy. I got this, we're going this way. And everyone in that space will be in their own divine timing, making that decision to leap. Beautiful. I love this. Okay, so I'm not going to get clarifiers, but I will move straight into the questions. So, all zodiac signs, if you have a yes or no question, and just general guidance too, now is the time to think about it. Okay, Aries. What do you need to know? What is your question? What does Aries need to know for 2026? What does Aries need to know, please, Spirit? Ooh, exciting. Big, happy changes. Yes. Okay, what does Aries need to know, please, Spirit? What does Aries need to know for 2026? Strongest message. Believe in the impossible. Blue moon. Yes. Have faith. Believe. Trust. Okay. Taurus. Let's see. Do you have your question in mind? Let's have a look. What does Taurus need to know for 2026? What does Taurus need to know, please, Spirit? What does Taurus need to know? Don't stop. Don't stop believing. That's that in and out energy, right? Going, stopping. Don't stop. You got this. Maybe you've been thinking about giving up. Okay, what else does Taurus need to know for 2026? Please, Spirit. Thank you. Energy is gaining momentum. Don't stop. Keep going. I love this. Okay. Gemini. Let's see. What do you need to know for 2026? Gemini, please, Spirit. What does Gemini need to know? Improving health. Interesting. It's always good. Okay, what does Gemini need to know, please, Spirit, for 2026? What What does Gemini need to know? Don't let your past hold you back, and your health is improving. Absolutely. Whole new you. I love this. Okay, what does Cancer need to know for 2026? Strongest message for Cancer, please, Spirit. What does Cancer need to know for 2026? Remain positive. Yes, especially when that fear kicks in. What else does Cancer need to know, please, Spirit, for 2026? A win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. Balance is being restored, so remain positive, Cancer. Okay. Leo. What does Leo need to know for 2026? Oh, quick. And you got 2. Compromise and you're ready. Ooh, interesting. You're ready to compromise? This feels like balancing that energy out at the Libra scales there. So what does Leo need to know for 2026? You and your loved ones are safe. Interesting. That energy feels very much about either going into relationship and learning to compromise, business potentially, but you are safe here and rebalancing that energy. Love it. Okay. Virgo. Let's have a look. What does Virgo need to know for 2026? Oh, 2 again. Success. Yes. Love that. And abundance. My goodness, Virgo. Cha-ching as well. Whatever you're working towards, it's going to be successful and abundant in 2026. Love this. What does Virgo need to know for 2026, please, Spirit? Ooh, 2 again. Luck is on your side, my goodness. And expect powerful change. Damn, Virgo. That looks mighty fine for 2026. Congrats. Okay, Libra. What does Libra need to know for 2026? Strongest message, please, for Libra. Ooh, there's some 2s coming out. Forgiveness. And in the near future. Ooh, interesting. Remember, forgiveness is more about you and your freedom rather than the other person. So, okay, what does Libra need to know for 2026, please, Spirit? Your dreams need a practical plan. This could also be forgiveness of self too. But your dreams need a practical plan. Okay. Trust in your ability to manifest, Libra. Okay, Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know for 2026 in the near future? I'll get another one. Perfect timing. So this is all about timing here. Interesting. Okay, so in the near future, what does Scorpio need to know for 2026? What's happening in perfect timing? Because you need to release. It's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. So things will happen for you in perfect timing. There is some releasing still needed there. Okay, beautiful. Not surprising for Scorpionic energy. Okay, Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know? Strongest messages for 2026. Listen to your intuition. Yes, that is the very strong theme for 2026. Okay, what does Sagittarius need to know for 2026? Please, Spirit. Nothing is set in stone. Surrender to the divine at the bottom of that. Yes, I feel like there is a lot of change still happening in your energy. So listen to your intuition. Adjustments may need to happen there. Okay. Right. Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know? Capricorn for 2026. Messages for Capricorn, please. If you believe. Hearing that song, is it Believe by Cher? You believe in love after love. Oh my God, I just had new romantic cycle begin. So maybe we got some new love, Capricorn. If you believe. What does Capricorn need to know, please, Spirit, for 2026? Thank you. You and your loved ones are safe. Yes, so if you believe, maybe this is going into love, but just in general, you are safe. You have to believe that you are safe. Okay, not this one, Spirit. Aquarius. Let's have a look. What messages do we have for Aquarius for 2026? What's Aquarius need to know? Meditation brings answers. That's actually, again, with this going within, but I think if you watch your January 2026 reading, it's all about going within, slowing down, getting that enlightenment. So what does Aquarius need to know for 2026, please, Spirit? Expect powerful change. A new start is coming. Beautiful. The answers are within. Meditate. Okay. And lucky last, Pisces. What does Pisces need to know for 2026? What does Pisces need to know? Recovery. Interesting. Okay. What does Pisces need to know for 2026? I feel like we have it's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. Work through your fears. So you will, this to me, that recovery is healing. Healing because there are some fears and negativity that need to be released for this new energy to emerge for you. Beautiful messages coming through. So this is your collective message for the new year. So I'm wishing you a prosperous, blessed 2026, and I'm sending you much love, light, and insight. And I'll see you next time.